Hello guys, welcome to the ROFA Roundup. Before we start, we do not actually do have an exact intro at this time for the podcast. If you're a sound designer, let us know. Just email us or whatever. Just DM it to me or Kia. Anyway, before we start, our mics will continue to keep dropping, and we actually apologize for that. We were in a rush to get everything ready, and we didn't set up mics properly. Kia's mic keeps dropping because of his noise gate. My mic keeps dropping because of my noise gate. We're really sorry about that. If you hear any mic drops in the podcast at all, we're absolutely sorry. Anyway, if you're listening on YouTube, enjoy the video. If you're listening on Anchor or Spotify, enjoy the audio. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of ROFA Roundup. We did season 1 of ROFA Roundup before with Cooper Powered and Septicus, but unfortunately that flopped, so welcome to season 2 of ROFA Roundup. Today, I'm here by, as you know, Colin, I'm here by Ronaldo K9. He is the disciplinary executive here at ROFA. We are going to be talking about what we are. Kia.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about?
So basically, today, speaking about the new league Classics Ultra, the results of this weekend, and what's going on ROFA lately, and what the stuff Ro and me are deciding to plan for the future for ROFA. Basically, that's what we want to talk about today. So, do you want to start off with the new league Classics?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so we'll start with Classics. So basically, Classics Ultra, because we're moving on to classes and some people don't like classes, we were deciding that maybe we should have Classics Ultra as a league V7 with drivens, and none of this class is based, but you have to pay to enter. It'll be on weekdays though, not on weekends, because it'll be too much to fit in, because we also have a reserves league coming back and an amateur league. All of that will be announced at a later date. Classics Ultra, Mello's chairman, as you know. We have entries, 1K or 5K team funds. Register your club to the all new Classics Ultra League kicking off in season 11, 2 weekday evenings per week. I'm guessing it's going to be a Wednesday, Friday basis, but I don't know, that could change. It could vary. And it's not with just referees, it's going to be with an auto ref. So, how this is going to work is, we're going to have, you see, the ref of the game, it's referee. We're going to have that referee in for Classics Ultra Leagues. There's going to be some occasions where we will have a normal referee, but because it's on weekdays, we're not sure how many referees will get into ref these games. If we do have referees, then referees will ref those games or stuff, whatever. So, Jed, do you understand what's going on?
Yeah, I hope this classically is gonna go well. It's gonna be amazing that both are gonna have.
Yeah, because Classics Ultra, we're trying to bring in the fun. We listen to the ROFA community, and we'll keep V7, but of course you're gonna have to pay to play in this league, Classics Ultra. But then the problem is, we will also have staff watching games. It's just not gonna be an auto ref automatically. We're also gonna have a ref watching the game as well. So, if anything, lag will still be seen. It'll be tested, everything, don't worry, be tested. So let's move on to, what was we going to talk about?
Wait, Kia.
Yeah.
I want to show this on stream. Okay, I'm going to show it on stream for you.
Yeah, no problem.
So, this is the Classic Ultra we're talking about. All the details here, that's the entry fee. managers, if you want to get on that, you may.
Oh yeah, I did forget to mention.
The Classics Ultra Chairman is Mello SYN, and the fixed admin will contact you for confirm entry payment. So managers, if you want to join in, you may.
Also, I forgot to mention, 5 players will be the minimum, 9 will be the max. Because it's on weekdays, we've made it that low so that everyone can play. Although, if there's like forfeits results, we could decrease the number, or we could try and move it onto another day. But it's not confirmed yet. But we do know the league is starting on 2nd of. So get your entries up, everything, blah blah blah. We don't know when the actual season 11 begins for the other leagues, but we just know that this league, Classics Ultra League, is starting 2nd of May, which is a Saturday. So it kicks off on a Saturday and then it'll move along in it. So we'll move on to our next topic. We might as well just talk about the Ace of Farewell tournament. Can't we, Jed?
Yes, of course, the Ace of Hearts Farewell tournament. As you can see on alon.com, it has the necessary things on it.
Like, so Jed, do you want to go through score, and then I'll just talk about, the teams and whatever. So we're going winners round first, round 5.
I'll have to name my desk. Nice. So here's the winners. So here's all the Age of Hearts Leavers tournament. If you're watching this on a FOD on Twitch, you can come back to this at any time, but you can go to the challenge link in the main Rover Discord in notice board. So basically, round 6 will be up against Champions FC and Roboxing Rovers FC, and there's another match, Roboxing FC and Heaven 7 FC. So, and we'll move on to the losers round at the moment. Roblox is City and Senki FC, Scorpio FC, Goldrust FC, Axie FC, Red Devils, Sky. I can't even pronounce that. If you let me know.
Wait, too.
Raptors FC. Else?
Let's talk about the results from this week. So let's go back up to the winners round. Scorpio.
Okay, give me
2.
Right, here's your results on the screen now. Kia, you there?
Yeah, just closing up.
We're moving on to results.
So basically, round 5. Jed, you can read the score. Round 5, and then I'll just talk about it and just go into detail.
Okay. So Scorpio FC 2, Champions FC 4.
So this game, I actually played in this game, but I'm gonna try not be biased, like I said before. So personally, from my opinion, I think Champions first half played the better football than Scorpio did. Scorpio, it took a long time for them to get into the game. Scorpio started to get into the game in the second half, dominated, and I think it was 3-1 at halftime, and I think in the second half it should have been 3-3, but Bub _X kept them in the game, and then Kia scored Kia scored, made it 3-2. They thought we had a game on. They went on the other end and scored, made it 4-2. Bob made 2 good saves at the end from Allman and Kia's shot off target. So, he hit the post and saved by Bob. So, Scorpio are going into the losers round against Roxy City. Well, we all know that Roxy City beat Shank, because you don't know of their Division 2. Shank are crap. Sorry for the younger viewers, but Scorpio need to be awake in this game against Roblox City, because I don't see them as favourites in this. And it looks like it could be a battering, but we don't know. We don't know. But Jed, we can move on to the next one. Don't worry.
Of course. Yeah, of course. We'll move on. Sorry, I was on his face. So I moved on to a print-friendly version of the challenge page, but I'm sorry if it bleeds your eyes. So the next round we're going to be talking about is Robloxian Rovers FC that got off 5-1 against Red Devils.
This game shocked me. The Red Devils started off well, beating All Stars last round 4-4 to knock them into the losers round, and they played some good football. Robloxian Rovers have come back and they've surprised many people by smacking Red Devils 5-1. I think Robloxian Rovers can go all the way if they're being big giants like Red Devils. Red Devils have won how many titles? And if you're beating them, you can go all the way to the final. Red Devils will be put into the losers bracket. Let's see who they're versing in the losers bracket. Red Devils will be up against Gold Rush or Galaxy. And personally, I think Red Devils can beat either these sides, because Galaxy inactive, no manager. Gold Rush, top 6 in Division A, but they're not on Red Devils level as of yet. If we move on to the round after, Red Devils could be playing Roblox City or Scorpio or Shanky, because I call them Shanky, even though they're called Shank. So, if you look at it properly, the analysis, if Red Devils come against Roblox City, I think that'll be a great game to watch. But I think Roblox City will just edge the game. I think it'll be a 3-1 victory to Roblox City. We move on anyway. Jed, next one.
Right, moving on. Sky City 0, Roblox City FC 6.
Another game that was just disgusting. Sky City haven't been good for.
What's disgusting about
it? I'm just disgusted at the way Sky City have played recently. Imagine letting White Tigers forfeited like almost every game last season. Last round, Sky City let them score 2 goals and beat them 5-2. This round, Roblox City have kept a clean sheet against them, smacked them off the. That is just serious business. That is serious business. So I think next round is Roblox City versus Heaven 7. That is gonna be a big game, but I'm going with Heaven 7 just because they've got all-rounded players. No offense to Roblox City, but they're not the same Roblox City from like 3 seasons. But I still think they'll give a good fight up. So good luck to them. And let's see where Sky City are in the losers round. So Gladiators are playing TU, and Sky Snitty are gonna play either of them in the losers round 7. I think Sky City are getting knocked out next round, but we never know. So we can just move on.
Next up, let me check. Raptors FC 2, 7 FC 3.
Wait, Jed, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, people are saying they can't hear me.
So, Haxie, make your.
Alright, cool. So, Raptors 2 and Heaven 7 3. So basically, apparently, Sky is saying that the referee played too much at the time, and he says it was unfair that the referee gave this amount of time, which gave the advantage to Heaven 7 to win the game. Personally, I think that you shouldn't blame the referee for the time. The referee times the match, and all referees and staff in ROFA should be fair and not biased towards any team. And I don't think the referee was unfair or biased, but we move on from there. Raptors get knocked out into the losers round. Heaven 7 move on to versus Roblox City. I've already spoken about the outcome of that game. Let's go on to Raptors and see where they are in the losers round. Roblox United versus Damien's Wishing Well. And whoever wins versus Raptors. I think Raptors have a good chance at this. So I think they'll move on to losers round. So we can move on to the next, I think. Jed?
Hey, we'll move on to the losers round now. Losers round 5. White Tigers
Yeah.
FC 0, Roblox FC 5. What do you think about this game, Kim?
I think it was an easy walk.
Yeah, I think your mic cut out there.
I think it was an easy walk in the park for Roblox City because they're champions of Division A versus bottom of, is it Super Division, where White Tigers are? And I think we just all knew Roblox City were going to win. And they're going up against Shanke in the next round. So I'm putting my odds on Roblox City. Who do you think you're, even though you don't know that much about ROFA? Jed? Who are you putting your odds on again?
Against what?
Roblox City versus Shanke.
Roblox City might highly win this one.
Oh, you think highly? Alright. So we can move on to the next.
Next one, Sankey FC 2, Diamonds FC 2.
Someone has surely won on penalties or something.
Really? They won on penalties?
Wait, someone in the chat say shout out the score of that game.
What? Which?
Shanky versus Diamonds. Shanky have gone through, but I think they won on penalties or something. 4-2 on penalties.
What did you say? Let's move on.
Yeah, move on to the next one.
I am nearly tired. I end this podcast, but I have to keep going on. But let's move on anyway. So, Gold Scorers FC 0, Gold Rush FC 6. So, what about this game? Yeah.
I believe Gold Rush top 6 in Division A. Goal scorers, only a new team. They haven't even been here for 2 seasons. So obvious win for Gold Rush. Would have been surprised them winning, or
Oh yeah, well, obvious win from Gold Rush.
yeah. So we could just move on to the next one. Galaxy.
Let's move on. Saints FC 0, Galaxy FC 6. So, what do you think about this game?
Galaxy Division 1 winners. Even though Pepe is retired, still managed to get Saints beat them. Saints are relegated now. They're in Division 2. So I'm not surprised Galaxy have managed to win it. So it's just normal, innit? So we could just move on. Nothing really to say about that.
Let's move on from that then. So let's move on. Patriots FC 3, Gladiators FC 3. I know you know why in chat you think I'm tired. I am a little bit tired. I will get through this. We'll end this podcast on a good ending. I understand. And okay. So let's move on to Kier with what he thinks.
I'm gonna give all credit to Patriots for drawing this game to Gladiators and pushing them onto penalty. Patriots haven't even been in ROFA for 2 seasons, only a season, and managing to draw level to a team that has been in ROFA for how many seasons? A long time. Let's like give it 4 seasons, I think. So yeah, that's all we have to say. Gladiators should be winning that easy. You know, they had to get pushed onto penalties. Next one.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Give you a moment. Starbound. Techno. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce this name. Jesus Christ.
Tentacion United.
Yeah, Tentacion United 7. Thank you, Kia.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what you think about this one.
To be fair, Starbound haven't been the for seasons now. 3 seasons, I think. So we're not expecting anything special. Is it Zim Cool, the transgender, thinks that he's changed Starbound, but they're still losing big games by far margins, and I wasn't expecting much. You know, we could just move on to the next one. That was an easy win for TU. So yeah, we can move on.
Oh, that was an easy win, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, we'll look at the next 2 rounds. And so, Eagles FC 3, Roblox United 5. Here, what do you think about this match? I hope it's going to be a good one.
Well, from what I heard great game. 3-3 at half time. So 3 goals.
Kia?
I'm back. Sorry, just had some issues. So 3-3 at half time. Roblox United knew that they had to win this game because Eagles are in Division Z, but they're trying their best now to come back up into Tier 1, the former Division X winners, Division B winners. And they played well until half time, and then Roblox United got their 2 goals, 5-3, good game. Overall, 8 goals in it, 8-goal thriller. Next game.
Right, next game. All Stars FC 1, Damien's Racing World 5.
All Stars are normally a great size X, but they lack consistency, and that is not really good in such big cups and in your division, because Damien's Wishing Well have only just been promoted as well. and they're showing great signs. So they could be.
You mean they got promoted?
Yeah, Damien's Wishing Well just got promoted into Division 5. How do you feel about that, Jed?
Basically, if they win, they might have promoted up a division. But speaking of which, I hope they went through all this to get promoted into a division.
Yeah, and they've just. It's surprising, but what can you say? So we can move on to our last two topics, I think.
Then let's move on to our last two topics then.
I think it is. Wait one sec. Actually, three topics. Actually, yeah.
Topics. Yeah, we should be having three topics.
Introducing ROFA Open Leagues. So, Open Leagues is another new league coming in, which is unbelievable at the moment because ROFA keeps growing off season after season after season, and we're currently on like 16k members, and it's crazy because if you've been here from the start, you will know how long it took us to get to where we are now, and it's just been mad. It's crazy. So let's talk about Open Leagues. The first ROFA Open League is starting. This is in effect a third division. Open refers to the fact that it is open to all teams, including some reserve teams, compared to the existing divisions which are closed, and only proper teams may be in those divisions. The league champion, brackets, if they are not a reserve team, have a chance of winning promotion into the existing league structure. I'm looking for new teams to join. Please DM Muma merch if interested. 4v4 minimum, 7v7 maximum. So this is basically another tier 2 brand new league, and you have a chance to get into ROFA's biggest tier 1 leagues if you win the title. Notes: as this is not in the main ROFA structure, there are some differences. 1. If absolutely essential, trialist referees may referee games. 2. We will not spend time investigating if they're just like, your normal odds or whatever, or someone proves with evidence, they'll be banned, but we will not divert resources into investigating. If you're in a current ROFA club, you may not play in both divisions except for your club's reserve team if they have won and you're eligible. So that's ROFA Open Leagues, quite straightforward. So we'll move on to the next one. Jed.
Yeah, what you mean?
About the Open Leagues.
The Open Leagues, yeah. The Open Leagues are very special. If you have the curiosity to join one, I think you should definitely join one.
Yeah, so let's go on to the next topic. So the Rate Master, former Game Master.
You mean _football, you mean?
Yep, _football.
Or aka known as Bring the Ting.
Yeah, Bring the Ting.
I like that.
So, some updates on what he is doing this week. Number 1, April Hall of Fame. Yeah. I know you guys have been waiting for this because we haven't had a recent. Yeah, go on.
Alfia is saying we can call him Royal or Ace.
Alright, yeah, no problem. We could just call him whatever. We've been waiting for the Hall of Fame for months. But don't worry, this week he is updating it. Chairman to put in their best players of the season, or people they think that should deserve an upgrade and should be put on the season 11 Hall of Fame, which is quite extraordinary. Going off topic from ROFA, Boris Johnson has been
Okay,
Yikes.
here's here.
Yeah, so let's go on to finalizing and publishing class this week. We're gonna finalize season 11 classes and everything, blah blah blah. All of that, and a
Yeah,
class change.
classes are gonna change in ROFA. I think this is gonna be a major change in ROFA, isn't it?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Because it is gonna be a major change to what we see in ROFA.
Hmm.
Yeah, some of viewers are asking about what you said about Boris Johnson.
Oh, Boris Johnson has been. He's in hospital
Oh,
now. He's in hospital.
hopefully he gets.
So now we can move on to Glory and Merit League draws. Wait, we didn't finish with you, Jed. How do you feel about the classes?
Oh yeah. I mostly was checking the classes. In the past, we had a few classes games, and
Hmm.
I think the 2019 Santa Cup finals might have them.
Hmm. Yeah, which is I think classes is benefit ROFA, to be honest. Let's go on to this week. We'll also be having Glory and Merit.
Sport League
So
and Merit
this,
League.
yeah, these draws are preferably happening on Friday. I think that's what Ace has told me. So yeah, I think it's happening on Friday. And this week also we have the Classic Ultra League registration. Yeah, you already know about that. We already explained it at the start. Staff ref wages for the season break. And yeah, let's move on to the news feed of this week.
Okay, news feeds of the. What's in the ROFA?
Yeah, let's read one at a time.
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay. Sean Spikes, but if you're newsfeed ROFA, too, you don't need. But it's very important that you from time to time. Even I do read the newsfeed ROFA channel. So there is going to be a new place under construction. They are going to educate new players on roles and classes, and they will allow class changes every half season.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
It's brilliant because this will educate players on new rules and the classes. It'll make sure they know what their stamina, speed, power, and strength are. Know what that class is. So, for example, the assassin is a striker-based class.
Hmm.
It is gonna fit the tide of the game. That's what easy with classes coming out. Everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, this is the newest ROFA edition ever."
Yeah, and I think you're right about people at the start didn't really think that good, but over time or over this cup, people are getting used to it, which is great because then we won't have a problem in season 11, and ROFA could be getting bigger with more members coming in and more things coming in, more things, and we can outstretch regularly for people like the players to enjoy ROFA as much as we would like them to enjoy it.
Right. So, what about the Fireballs match? Rex landing of an additional 7 work ban. By 7 work ban, making it a 14 work ban.
Ooh. In addition, if he decides to return to cost a grand total.
A grand total of 16k Robux, 16,400.
Jeez. Fireballs are in search for a new manager.
So recently, the Fireballs manager got sacked, and he had a 7-week work ban on him. But now the 7 work ban has been stacked to a 14 work ban now. So Fireballs will be looking for another manager. Hopefully, there's one already by the time you've been watching this podcast.
Eesh. Oof. That is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy that the Fireballs manager got sacked and got suspended for a 14 work ban.
Fireballs are, and the worst thing is, Fireballs are also in debt, 15k debt.
15k debt
In transfer funds. That is it. That is insane. Fireballs are done. They're just finished.
Yeah, Fireballs are debt in team funds.
15k as well.
15k.
So it's just insane. How do you feel? How do you feel about Fireballs? Do you think they'll?
Fireballs, if they get a new manager, and hopefully if it's a good manager, they might win a few games. But we'll see. It depends. But the players good.
They might win a few games. Have to recruit free agents instead of buying in players, unless they're manager.
Hey, Kia, I'm gonna hope you know this, because the sponsor cups, sponsors, we've been getting over the thing. These are not actual sponsors, real sponsors like Razer or Lenovo or Dell. It's Roblox sponsors.
Yeah.
So the payout right here. 55.
55 what? Wait, seriously? Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
So about 58k might have been distributed.
Well, that is. This is not what.
Because now all sponsor cups have been paid out to all their profit handlers. So
She dumb. Don't talk.
ROFA Roundup might sponsor a club. Who knows? We might sponsor a club.
So basically, there's also, we forgot to talk about this. The new national teams.
New national teams. Yes, there's new national teams coming to ROFA.
Would you like to read them out, Jed?
I don't know, have the list with me.
It's in the newsfeed ROFA, the ROFA relay.
Okay. Like it.
Just above the Robloxian Rovers.
Okay.
So the new national teams are as follows. Jed will.
Put the list somewhere. Give me a moment. I can't believe a little bit long ago.
Wait, let me just send it to you.
Send it me in DMs. Okay, thank you. That's the Reddit post I need to see. So here is the
What do you need?
Oh god. Sorry about this, guys. I'm definitely apologize if hear this in the background. Kia has people. But we'll be announcing the new national teams. So,
Aye, you downy!
you're live.
You disconnect the internet. Oh, was my mic not muted? Oh,
Yeah, your mic wasn't muted. Everyone's saw that on
no
stream.
one clipped that. No one.
Yeah, no one clipped that, boys. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so, the new NT teams. Oceania Islands, Independent State of London, Poland, Romania, Turkey, Nigeria, and Canada are under construction.
That is great news for them. It's been quite dead recently. So bringing it back, having a new chairman that isn't chairing another division, so he could just focus on that division is great, because then the national cups are going to be much better. Much more people are going to want to compete in it, and it's going to be much more competitive, and it's going to be like the Euros or World Cups from PRS, ESA,
Yes.
all those other leagues.
Did you say London? One of a few said yes. We did say London.
Yeah, London, because England at the moment is looking split up a bit. So let's check if we've got any more to talk about. Because Jeddah wants to sleep.
Let me I'm here. God.
Jeez, this guy wants to. Oh yeah, let's talk about So recently we've gone to appoint 4 new staff members, I think, if I can just remember.
Can you remember the new staff members?
Yes. So Chairman, Classics Ultra Chairman Mello has been appointed to take over that new league. Yeah, you already know who he is. I don't need to much. This week, ex-media director Exlus has stepped down. Unfortunately, he says he's not got enough time for ROFA and whatever and stuff like that. Those kind of excuses. So a guy called Fonks got appointed, and now he is the new. I think he's the new. Because let's see what he is. He's the new press director, and we also have a new TV director. What's his name?
His name is Dark something.
Dark Fire has been appointed as TV director, and we've also had Lorna Grave appointed as national chairman, Logica's division ex-chairman. So we hope their first season in their new positions go as a success.
Listen. I understand why we got a TV director. I understand why I'm not the TV director. Okay, so the reason I'm not the TV director is because I was too inactive on ROFA. I haven't been streaming games like recently. I wasn't that. In that time of moment, I should be streaming a game on ROFA TVN, on Twitch, and on YouTube. And mostly, I am trying to stream the games. Dark has access to the ROFA TV channel now. I still have access to it fully because I'm the founder of ROFA TV, but he's the TV director.
Yeah, so we'll see a lot more Jed. Hopefully, if he stays around and doesn't go missing it. Bestie, how can you do that? Come on. You can't be going missing.
Yeah, I'm very sorry I went missing all of a sudden.
As me, 10. Yeah, you were close to getting the staff job. You were close, but because you're Lowe's brother and pencil, it's just
Yeah, I think your mic's cutting out a bit.
because you're Lowe's brother and he talks about pencils. Couldn't get, unfortunately. And let's talk about the future plans. I think.
My God, you guys are actually posting sexual messages in chat on Twitch. We can't say all this, but basically, do we have enough topics, or is that it for today?
Yeah, that's that. I think that's it for today.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it for today? And I'll pause for someone else to end. Do we have any other topics, or we have to go?
Let's check.
Up to these podcasts can last up to an hour. We want them 45
How long?
minutes.
Okay, let's try again. What can we talk about? I can talk about the recent. Oh, yeah. So, as disciplinary executive, I've been planning for one of those is the ban appeals. I've set up a new system where if you get banned and you think it's unfair, whatever, I don't care what you think it is, but I've set up a ticket system in the DA Discord where you can just make a ticket, explain why you think you're not unbanned and whatever, and blah blah blah, and why. And me, and the other staff team will just evaluate your ticket and just see what we can do to ensure that you're unbanned if you are falsely unbanned by people like Lone, who will just flipping retard sometimes and just ban people for no good reason. We can try to sort that out for you. I'm trying to think of
But I'm gonna have to ban someone from the Twitch chat. I'm very sorry about this.
let's look at some.
And goodbye, banned. Stop saying the N-word. You're gonna get banned off Twitch. Banned off the chat. Twitch chat. I'll turn on followers only mode if I need to.
Let's check.
What do you talk about the new Casper? We already talked about the newest entity. Like London. Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna talk about ROFA Records.
I forgot to speak about. There's the national cup is coming soon, but not. It'll be this at the end of season 11. We thought maybe we should do it, but we're saying that the breaks have been too long the past seasons, so we'll just go throughout the whole season. Stop halfway as we always do. Have that break or whatever, the friendly. Then after that, we resume the season. At the end of the season, like we've done with the Ace Cup, we'll have the National Cup, and it's going to be the biggest cup we've ever had, like the biggest national cup we've ever had, and it's going to be insane. More national teams, more national players, I think more national lion bands. Fake.
The
Well,
newest NT teams might even change the results.
yeah.
So, last Friday, we had a massive alt sweep.
Yeah, due to some Raven players sneaking in and whatever.
Yeah, better not get those smelly alts in there because they are going to get banned quick.
Yeah, definitely. And let's talk about the ROFA candidates, chairman candidates. I think all of them are so trash and they should never apply to ROFA again. And yeah, that's it. No, I'm joking.
Guys, I respect the pogs in the chat.
If you apply, just say me. Just say, and then I'll just give you a rating.
Yes. I think we might have run out of time here, I think. But we're not sure.
Let's talk about. Wait, one sec.
Wait a second.
Plasma.
Oh, I'm allowed.
I think you're a good candidate, but I think give it half the season if someone or the season to apply again, and I think surely you'll get it. I think you'll get it. Let's see who's the next one in line.
Wait a second. I haven't actually changed the category.
Esme, when is it your 40?
Forgive me. I haven't changed the category since I broadcast. I'm very sorry about that. We'll change the category to talk shows and podcasts. Wait a second. They're talking about issues about my mic. Give me a moment. Like,
I'm pretty sure, Dev, that in give it 2 seasons, I think you could be next in line for. I wouldn't say end of this season. I'd say end of next season. So season 12.
Season 12.
Or half. Yeah, or halfway.
Oh, halfway? Season 12?
Yeah. Esme, when is your 14th birthday? Yeah. So I can answer your question. January. Then you can wait 10 seasons. It's season 21. Pulsar, you need to go. Like 2-3 seasons with no bans, and you have to go at least 3 seasons with. Can you hear me?
Yeah, everyone can hear you on stream.
So Pulsar, you'll have to go like 3 seasons without any bans for you to get a choice.
Yeah, Pulsar, listen. We will get you. Make sure you get into 3 seasons without getting banned.
And then Jed will become staff again when he starts
Starting all the live streams and stuff, yes.
when Jed starts getting active.
Yeah, I'll start getting more active. I'll get this uploaded.
And obviously me and Jed will be on next podcast.
Yeah,
Podcast.
we'll be on the next podcast with a guest, maybe.
Yeah.
A third person.
We're hoping that person is mature as well.
We're hoping this person is very mature, hasn't been spending ROFA, for at least how many months?
Give it 6 months.
Okay.
6 months at least.
6
Yeah.
months if you have been suspended for. Okay. If you're a special guest
So-
and you want to join, actually DM me or Kia.
So are we going past the 1 hour?
What are you telling me, Kia?
Have we gone past 1 hour yet? Because you feel
Past what?
you sound so tired.
We passed one for, but I'm gonna call this off here. So, let me just move on full screen myself here. Sorry, not you. Forgive me. I need to full screen myself. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this podcast. You'll be able to view this full VOD on the ROFA TV YouTube channel. Also, we're actually gonna consider posting this on Spotify. So we might, if we get approval on Spotify, we might be able to, but if you don't listen on Spotify, then I don't mind. Imagine you working out and you listening to our podcast on Spotify.
I'm just
gonna listen to this. Right, so we're gonna be off now. I hopefully once this is over, we'll be posting it on Anchor.fm. So if you want to see that, it's on Anchor.fm/ROFA podcast. Right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to not stab yourself with a pencil.
Yeah, don't stab yourself with a pencil. So okay. This is Jed494.
And this is Kia.
AKA Ronaldo K9.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Don't forget about the Ronaldo. And don't call your sister down. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be signing off now. See you later. Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.